guys, it's Courtney, and I wanted to show you a little bit about the next stamp set. It's called My Beach House, and it's this really fun stamp set that was pretty much inspired completely by my own home. So I love kind of this cottagey stuff. I kind of like to mix clean lines and cottage plus kind of some antique stuff. So it creates an interesting mix. But all these things are kind of inspired by my home. So this first stamp is this really cool coral pattern. It's probably my favorite thing about the stamp set. I was so excited about it. It has these really great clean lines, and these are the two stamp sets. The two stamps, and you can kind of mix those to create a whole background. And I want to show you, here's one that I've used that coral background, and here's another one where I've used it on this kind of river rock color, which is old Stampin' Up. Actually, it's Naturals Ivory or something like that. Anyways, so those are two examples, but you can also do this like bold, bright colors that I love as well. And I'm sure you see that a lot in kind of design magazines. So that's the first stamp. The next stamp I want to show you is another kind of background piece. It's this piece of rope that I drew, and it kind of has a lot of texture to it. It kind of has like a rougher edge to kind of give you the feel of rope. And it is created so at the very ends, you'll see you can kind of continue it on. You can just line up this end and this end. There's not like a straight break. So I'm just going to stamp that. And I love the texture. I always talk about texture on my blog, and I just think this rope really has some cool texture. So I'm just going to ink up the very edge and kind of show you how you can continue on. Just stamp that, and your rope continues on. You can go like forever with this rope. I think that makes it really fun. So you could do a whole background with that. Here's an example of where I've just done that rope over and over and over and over again. So it creates this really cool background that I think is really fun. And the next, it's not really a background, but you could do a background out of it, but it's a rope as well. And this one has little knots in it, and it's created the same way. You can just keep going and keep going and keep going, which I really like myself. So I'm going to ink that up in black this time. And these just really came from like my love of texture. I have ropes all over my house, which sounds kind of weird, but they're kind of like decorative, and some that I've got from like TJ Maxx that are just kind of decorative pieces. And there's the rope, and it works the same way. I'll get that closer. It works the same way. You can just continue that on, and I'll just kind of stamp the very edge so you can see how that works. Just gonna line it up. Again, one of the best things about clear stamps is that you do this, so you just keep going. Same deal. I love that. I love when stamps can be flexible. All right, here's another one of the stamps. It's a little shell, and I really like it because it also has that kind of hand-drawn look as well. And I don't know that I've ever seen a purple shell, but I'm about to ink it up in purple because it's fun. So I'm just going to stamp that up here with the coral. And I just think it's really cute. Well, you saw the one I just showed you a minute ago with the Live in the Sun. Just a really fun stamp. The next one I want to show you is one of the things that one of the first stamps that I did for this set. And I was going to show you some inspiration for this one, but it's just this really bold graphic anchor. And there are, I've seen anchor stamps before, but honestly, usually they're not really my style. I really want graphic and clean, and that is exactly what I wanted to design. So you can see that, and I've seen anchors all over the place lately, mainly in decor and clothing, kind of J. Crew-ish. So there's that, and here's a place I used. We've seen this one already, but there's that anchor. Here's another place where I used that anchor. It's just a really fun, bold, clean image. And then something really fun with this stamp set. You know, there's always very interactive pieces with our stamps. And there is this flag. And this kind of originated from like a flag that you would see out on the beach or like at the top of a sandcastle. It's kind of that feel. So I'm just going to ink it up in black. And if you have our Look Up stamp set that has our little pendants, you'll know that you can fill those in with different patterns. And that's exactly what you can do with this one. So you have this flag. And I'm going to stamp it again because I've got to show you two different things with it. I guess I have ink on my hand. There's this little lined fill that you can stamp inside. And I'm just going to stamp that with red to show you. But of course it can be any color. And what I do is I just look right over the top and stamp. Usually when I'm on videos I do awful, but it's really easy. You can just stamp right in there. And here's another example, and this one I did in kind of hot pink, just kind of make it a fun card. And then the other thing is there's a lot of great fun sentiments, and I won't show you all of them. I'll show you just one of them really quickly so you can kind of see what style they are. They're this really great scripty, fun, relaxed font that I'm really in love with it. Hopefully you'll like it as well. And this is it. This says Escape. And all the sentiments kind of have like a very carefree, fun feel. But there are a bunch of little sentiments that you can stamp inside your flag. So there's happy birthday if you wanted to do a birthday card, sorry. If you wanted to do like a love card, there's the love you, there's fun, and I think that's what I'm gonna do right here. If I can find it, there we go. So I think it's just a kind of cool way to create with this little flag, just something different that you don't see every day. And these little stamps are really great because you can kind of create patterns with them. And don't you think this would look cute if you paper pierced it and then stamped on it? I think that would be really cute. You can create kind of patterns like this card I just showed you. I used this fun over and over again to kind of create this border. Sometimes I love big sentiments, and sometimes I just need something small. Right here I did happy birthday, and it's just perfect for a tag size, and it's that same scripty, beautiful font. So the only thing there's again lots more fonts than sentiments than you're seeing in this video, but I did want to show you this little starfish because I love it. It's just a small little starfish, and it goes along really well with the coral and the shell. It's just kind of a free-formed, hand-drawn little starfish, and I just think it's really cute. So that's just a little piece of the set. There's a lot more left, especially with sentiments that you're not going to get to see here, but at least you'll know how these work, especially the ropes, how they work, and then the pendant. I wanted to make sure you know how this stamp works, and then how you could use those letters, those sentiments. You can use those any way you want, but you can also, they're designed where they all fit in that little banner as well. So I hope you enjoy this set, and you can always go to my blog to find out more about it. When this video released, it will be release week, and you can win a free set by visiting my blog. All right, thanks, bye.